and so on to another unboxing. This is the Amano Touko Nendoroid. You might know her from Bungaku Shoujo, Book Girl. The novels are being translated. There's a movie, I can't really remember, and I think there's an OVA series. It's actually pretty funny. It's nice. I mean, the books, as far as I've read them, basically plagiarize a lot of known works, but they're still pretty nice. This is an Android, always cutesy. There's a few bits and everything. Of course, you can make her sit in all kind of weird things, and in a chair. I've already opened this once, I think, which is why I'm not cutting anything. It should be open, yeah. Take out the inner box, which is the box with the actual goodies, and of course immediately a pair of hands and everything falls out. There's also a little booklet in here which indicates how you should put her together, which is let's see, not that unusual. Oh, they actually have a they have an actual part to keep the chair in its place. All right, so let's see what's in here. There is, of course, I don't think you can see it through the plastic, so let's just take everything apart. There is, of course, the Nendoroid itself, which is small and cute, and there's some dust on her there. Just Touko Amano braids, because that's their trademark, long braids. There are two different faces, a smiling one, well, three different faces, the just normal smiling one, a different smiling one, her looking somewhat angry, there's her mouth, she's biting the corner of her lip, and there's this, which, yeah, there's this, let's just call it this, it's good enough. There are a chair for her to sit in, a different skirt which you can use when she's sitting in the chair, because this won't work. There are a few books, of course, because she's a book girl. Let's see what kinds there are. Get out, come on. Okay, let's do this a different way. Take that one. Right, fallen out already. There's let's see what this is. This is, you can probably not read it at that distance. Let's just see. There. Yeah, come on, focus on this. There we go. Actually, no, I can't read it. I need to read it off the screen now. Come on. Koto Rufu? I have no idea. I'll figure it out later. Kuto Rufu. I have no idea what that means. It'll probably mean something. This is a blank book, and this is the book she's eating. Because in case you didn't know, she's a book girl, which means she eats stories. Come on, focus again, please. Come on. Come on, please focus. There we go. Yes, now focus on the book, not my fingers. Book, book, right there. You can see there's a bite out of the corner, which is basically she eats books and she reads the stories that way, and it's part of the story. Please don't ask me for any of the logic in that. Anyway, then there is this, which is a giant box of, let's see, it says here, Surströmmings, which should be surströmming, which is a I think it's Scandinavian or Icelandic dish made out of fermented herring, which basically is sitting in a box of rotting fish with demons coming out. Yeah, that's what this face comes into, and this hair, if it should fit there. Well, basically you have the hair, and you can, oh, this actually came out, which don't think that should happen. See, put this back in there. Right. Anyway, all kind of different bits, and then there's the obligatory. There's sitting knee, so she can sit on the chair. Hands for holding books. Yeah. Because when she's sitting on the chair, she's not wearing any shoes, so you can't really see it out of that distance, I think. Try this again. Come on, camera. Go. Yeah. Then refocus, please. Yeah. This isn't working. Right, no, that's close enough, right? There's the shoes here at the top. There's 2 extra arms. There are 4 sets of extra hands for some reason, and then there's the extra legs, which she keeps pulled up, which you'll see in a bit if I put all this together. And then there's of course the base, which this time around is not a special shape. Lately they've been doing some special shapes suiting the character. There's the Hinagiku, which has a base with cat ears, I think. No, that's Azinyan. She has a cat ear base. Anyway, let's see. The chair has its own special bit, which you put like this, and then or either the other way around. Let's see. Doesn't really matter, I think. You just put it like that. Right way around for this one. Then you take the chair and keeps the chair in its place. Then you of course take Touko herself. You take off her legs like that. Legs, skirt, more legs. She's wearing white panties, in case you want to know that. Knowing the internet, people will want to know that. And you take these extra. I'll need something to cut this on. Take this envelope with important school stuff. Take the important school stuff out, because I don't think they like me to cut up my application form for next year. And open it up. Out come 2 legs. And I think I need to take out slightly more of her legs. Why doesn't this work? Let's see. Like that. And these come out, the small ball joints, which are a surprisingly tight fit for an Android. They lately tend to just drop off when you as much as sneeze close to them. Legs. Put the legs on. Let's take that skirt, then the legs. Right, then put her on the chair. Yay! She's now sitting, and then usually she has the bendy arms. It's even more cutting. Let's take the tape, and there we go. No tape. Okay, I might just cut this bit out because it's annoying, or I might leave it in because it's annoying. Let's see. There we go. Even more bits, which has now everything's falling out. Great. Okay, needed just the arms. That's for her skirt. Let's see. Oh, and I dropped, of course, the chair, because why shouldn't I? Let's see. Take arm 1 off. Great. Her braids also come apart, which is great to know. Don't know why, but it's probably great to know. Basically, everything in these Nendoroids can come off if you just pull hard enough. And by that I mean, of course, meant if you pull hard enough on anything, it'll break. But that's not really what I meant. Let's come on, bloody piece of there. Come on, you piece of. Come on. Okay, I'll just take her head off. That makes it a lot more sinister, but also easier to put on the arms. There. No. There we go. Oh, she's a monster, but I don't think this is one of her traits. Go, and then you can take the book which she was eating, I think, and then put it in her hands, and by some sort of magic, because there, two of the books actually have a bit where you can hold them. I don't know why. Let's see if the instructions, not the instructions, the box said anything about this. Yeah, it does show her holding the book, which is amazing, because usually then the book has a small pin which can hold it into place. Let's see if it broke off by any chance. Doesn't look like it. Then maybe she has another hand which can actually hold the book. Let's see. That one is one. That one doesn't seem like one either. That doesn't really seem like one either. There's one hand with a hole in it, so let's see how they did this. Actually, it looks like there should be bits of paper. Maybe right, I think I see what I missed. There's another little bag of things. There's this baggie. Let's get it close to the camera, which holds, oh, actually it's a sticker sheet, even better. Because I saw some photos on the box with her eating bits of paper. The bits of paper are, yeah. Right, so I don't really know what happened there. I tried to show the bits of paper, and they showed it right on the screen. Actually, I didn't notice it stopped recording, so I kept on blabbering for about 4 minutes before I noticed that. Let's see. The bits of paper I wanted to show you are these. Let's see if we can. There. No. There. Come on. Please focus again. There we go. You can see there's two well, kind of bats and skull thingy, and bits of paper, which is the top row. Actually, after that, I just basically figured out how to put it together, put the right hands on and everything. This is her sitting. Yeah, you really didn't want to see all that because I was fiddling around for ages. So it's basically a good thing the recording stopped. I'm going to cut out bits because it's way too long anyway. So I'm going to do a quick shift to the other ones. Well, yeah, basically you can have her sitting, you can have her standing. There's a bit to hold her skirt if you want her standing. There's her tiny shoes. If you want her sitting, you can put her shoes down or anything, of course. But the really funny, weird, whatever you want to call it, bit is let's see what it's supposed to do. Yeah, she's supposed to hold this book. This needs her to be taken apart a bit more. Take her head off. Then take her entire lower body off, which, yeah, you can do this with Nendoroids. I would probably not recommend trying this with real girls, because I think you either break something, at least you break the law, and can pretty much tell that for sure, but you'll probably break something else as well. Wrong hand, take this one, these, okay. Then she holds the book in this one. Basically, just recreating a pose from the box because it's easy and basically should be quick to do. And please note I say should be because it tends to never be. Let's see, there's two different hands. Let's take this one, and she should. That's not the one I wanted. What's the? Let's see, she's holding one with, should have the right hand, not the, there we go. They're holding the book like that, take off this and her face like that, then the fish face which has bits falling off again, should be this way. I think it should be this way around. I don't actually know what this demon-like face is because I can't remember from the first 3 books her having anything like this. Let's just see. Wait. Don't need for that one more pins coming out. So mess around for a bit. No man, I'm gonna have to cut this down because YouTube won't accept anything over 15 minutes yet. Other way around. There. Her hair should be like, you can turn it around. That's why the hair can be turned, so it's out of the way in case you want to put her in here. It's still in the way if you want to put her in here, because her hair is just massive. I'll just take it off for a bit. Okay, no braids for now. I'll figure out how to put on the braids later. I can think. I think this one goes on like that. Yeah, that works. And then this one can go, if you hand her head forward a bit, can go like that. Right. Okay, easier solution than I thought. It has her now sitting in her little box of surstrumming. Please don't ask me why she does that. As I said, hasn't appeared in any of the boxes in any of the books yet, and don't think it's in the movie, and I can't remember it from the OVAs. I don't think it's in the OVAs, and I can't remember it from the movie. Should say it like that. Anyway, there's plenty more combinations you can make with this, which I will all do for the photo review sometime later. Anyway, for now, enjoy. Let's see, focus on her. Focus on her, I said. There we go. The little weird and surstrumming book girl.